Hey guys, it's Mark from Mark Lessons back with another guitar lesson. This time we are doing a requested song, No Smoke Without Fire. Michael, thank you for requesting this song, and let's jump right into it. So we are going to learn the four chords, and then you can pretty much play the entire song after learning those. So first chord is an E minor chord. Sounds like this. First string's 0 fret, second string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret. Just those top three. That's an E minor chord. Now the next chord we're going to play is a C power chord. Now if you know power chords, if you just start right here on the 3rd fret A string, 5th fret D string, and the 5th fret G string. Sounds like this. Now don't play that top string because you don't want that in the chord. So that's C. Next chord is going to be our A major chord. Now we're starting on the top string, 5th fret, 2nd string, 7th fret, 3rd string, 7th fret. Same shape as a C power chord, but this time it's an A because we're starting on the A note. So that sounds like this. Just play those top three. Now the last chord we're going to learn is a D major chord. Now you just take that same A shape and move everything down one string. So we're on the 7th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret, 2nd string, 7th fret, 3rd string, and the 7th fret, 4th string. Sounds like this. Don't play that top string, just these 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. Now real quick, we already learned that E minor chord, but there's one other version that you need to learn for this song. Now it's a power chord version. It starts on the 7th fret on the 2nd string, 9th fret on the 3rd string, and 9th fret on the 4th string. Sounds like this. Now you can play the top one on this because you're basically just playing the octave E. This is just a higher version of this lower E string. So it sounds like. Alright, and those are the four chords for this song. The last thing you need to know about this song is during the intro and part of the verse, it does this little like riff kind of a section. But we'll jump into that. Now for this little riff section, you're going to be riffing on that E minor that we learned way down here. Two ways you can play it. You can play it with the two fingers, or you can just play it with barred on the 2nd and the 3rd string. So it's going to sound kind of like this. Now what I'm doing is palm muting. I'm kind of just laying the edge of my palm very close to this bridge here, and I'm laying it right on top of the string. So if I push a little too hard, it kind of muffles it too much. If I don't press it at all, it rings out. So you kind of want to find that happy medium where it still kind of rings out and you're still kind of touching it. So this is how the riff goes. I'll play it and then I'll kind of slow it down. So it goes. All right, so that's the majority of it. Pretty simple, but let's kind of break it down. So we got that E minor that we learned. We're playing the top three notes. And we're palm muting. Now when we play it, we play 1, 2, just 2 downstrokes, and then I'm playing on this G note on the top string, and then back to the E. So it sounds slowed down. It sounds like this. Okay. Now you can add a little bit of flavor to it and add a little bend. So you don't want to bend like all the way up to this note where it sounds like this. You want to do kind of a half bend. So it's. Okay. So that's how this like little intro riff goes. And whenever he really plays that E minor riff, you're playing that. Now I find it simpler to just kind of bar those two notes that you would play with your fingers like this normally, just because it's easier to get that middle finger up there and bend real quick and back to it. You're just playing the top 3 strings, so you don't got to worry about kind of aiming for those bottom ones. So let's jump into this rhythm section. We're going to start out with that riff that we were working on. Pretty simple. We're going to start counting it. The song's in 4, so it goes like this. I'm going to slow it way down for you. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's the entire riff. If you kind of want to add a little bit of flavor in the song, they do some pickup notes before we start that riff. It's pretty simple, but again, not necessary when you're just kind of learning out, or when you're just kind of starting to learn. You know, it's just extra notes to make the sound a little bit more flavorful. So what they do, if you want to practice it, it goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Just that quick. Those quick. Now let's jump into the pre-chorus rhythm. Very easy. We're just holding out a whole note on different chords. So it's going to start out like this: 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and we just do that with 4 different chords. All right, the last rhythm that you need to learn is the chorus rhythm. It's fairly simple, very similar to holding out the chords, except this time we're just going to do a. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it goes like this. We have 4 different chords that we're going to kind of be playing back and forth, but to get the rhythm down, it's just going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, very simple rhythm. Get it down, count it in your head, and then we'll move on to playing the chords with our rhythms. All right, now we're going to combine both the rhythms and the chords together. We're going to run through the song, intro, verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. There's actually 2 different choruses, so I'll teach you them both. But let's get started with it. So the intro plays this little riff that we just learned, the 8 separate times. So let's just count it out. Ready? 2, 3, 4. It's 5. One more time. Okay, that's the entire intro. Very simple. Let's move on to the verse. All right, so the verse starts out with this A chord. You can play it here like I taught you. Another second way to play it is your A open chord. It's up to you. I'm not going to put that up on this video, but if you know it, you can play it. So it starts out with an A, and it just holds it out. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 2, 3, 4. Back to the riff. Back to that A. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. Back to the E. All right, that's the entire verse for both of the times that we go through those verses. Now we're going to jump into the pre-chorus rhythm and chords. We already learned them both. Now let's put them together. So these chords are going to be floating up here. We're going to play C, A, C, D. So these are just held out for 4 beats. Very simple. Ready? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's the entire pre-chorus. So that comes up before the No Smoke Without Fire. All right, so now we got the chorus rhythm and chords together, 2 different ones. I'm going to teach you the first one. It's pretty much the same as playing most of the chorus, and then it's a little intro riff with the E. But this is just a very quick, remember the... So it's 4 chords, E, C, A, D, going to be floating up, and let's follow along. So ready, 3, 2, 3, 4. One more time. to the E minor. Ready? Play this 4 times. 3. Last time. Then we go into the verse right there. All right, chorus number 2. It's the exact same as the first chorus where you play the E, E, 2, 3, 4, C, A, D. We play that 3 times just like the first chorus. Now the only difference is after the 3rd time that you go through that those chords, we're going to go to C and D. So let's just pretend this is the 3rd time through. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 to C. We hold it out. 2, 3, 4, D. 2, 3, 4, C. 2, 3, 4, D. One more time. 2, 3, 4, C. 2, 3, 4, D. 2, 3, 4. And right from there we go back into this little rhythm where it's for most of the entire solo. All right, so now you guys have learned the entire song, No Smoke Without Water. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this lesson and would like to see more of them. Michael, thank you again for requesting this lesson. I hope to see you guys more. Have a great rest of your day.